live more often. I carry my bike with me everywhere I go for several reasons. One, I travel the state immensely. I mean, this is only a 6-year-old car, and I'm almost at 200,000 miles on it. So I have
all right, guys and
way
gals,
too many
we're
miles
here
on this
in
car.
El Paso County,
Just doing what I'm doing here
Socorro, I
today
believe it's called.
because I want to
This is
encourage people
OCT
to get out
Women.
there
OCT
and
Texas
do
is
it.
out here.
It's
OCT
not scary.
El Paso
I've
County is
heard
out
people
here,
say, oh, if I
and
see someone
y'all
over
listen
I'm
up.
going to shoot them, or I'm going to fear for my life. I have been in some pretty hairy situations, and no one has ever threatened me, except for a couple law enforcement encounters that I've had. And the truth is that people are all talk when it comes to whether or not this is something that's scary, because when you see an individual that looks like any one of us here, they realize that we're just normal people. We're black, we're white, we're male, we're female, we're from the north, we're from the south. It doesn't matter. And so that's what we're trying to push here in Oakland Prairie, Texas, is really to normalize, or if you look at our mission statement, it's to condition Texans to feel safe around firearms. And that's what this is right here. And that's what you can continue to do. And so even if you've just got a friend and say, hey, I want to go for a walk, will you go with me? And the reason I carry my rifle, when I do my bike rides, I've always got my rifle on my back, because I want to show people what a good guy with a gun looks like. Don't focus on this. Focus on this, the whole person. Okay, I see a rifle, but what is that rifle doing? Well, it's sitting on the guy's back, or it's sitting on the guy's chest, and he's going for a bike ride. He's got a bicycle helmet, and usually I wear really bright clothing.
We are in Socorro,
and so
Texas,
it's always
in El Paso County. This is the OCT El Paso County, OCT and OCT Women. We're all here to do a walk up here in Mr. Hurd's district.
I can carry this. I can carry an AK-47 if I have the proper paperwork. I can carry a fully automatic weapon and the money. I can carry a fully automatic weapon. I guess I do need a license for that. But to carry this little pistol or this little pistol, I have to have a license. It just doesn't make any sense. So I carry this to make the point that why do I need a license to carry this but not this? And that's one of the reasons why I do it. I don't like carrying a rifle everywhere I go. That's how we got open carry pass.
It completely destroys their logic.
It completely destroys their logic about, oh, we need to make sure people are well trained. Well, okay.
It's far more deadly.
Yeah, I mean, I can reach out and touch you a little further with this than I can with my pistol. And I intentionally don't deck this out. It's iron sights. I don't have lights. I don't have foregrips. I mean, so in other words, this rifle is really no different than this pistol. That it's got nothing special on it. It's just a different kind of bullet and a different kind of trajectory and all that kind of stuff. So thank you for coming out. I know I talk a lot. Does anyone? I know I look like a fool because I've got skin cancer, so I've got to protect myself. But I've got some spray here if you need it, some suntan lotion if you need that. But what we're gonna do, I'll leave that back up to James. I just want to thank y'all for coming out and encourage you to keep doing this. Keep doing this, even if it's on the weekend or whatever. Go out and fly your flags. One more thing, I'm sorry. When we do these, one of the things that we like to do in Open Carry, Texas as well, if you're out there to do it for a reason, we do ask but not require. We're about freedom, free speech, so I don't care how you do it. But when you do go out there, draw attention to yourself by carrying a flag or a sign so people know why you're doing it. It's a lot less scary when you've got a group of people who are carrying flags and signs and guns than it is with just a group of people carrying guns. Because then you're like, what the heck are they doing? What's going on there? But with flags, they realize.
Who are they robbing?
Yeah.
They're not dressed all tactical.
And when you've got flags or signs, they realize, oh, okay, they're trying to spread a message. What is that message? Maybe I'm going to go talk to them. And so it makes you more approachable. So with that, I'll turn it back over to James.
Terry, do you want to say anything about OCT, the women?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would like to say it's nice to see the women out here.
Give them a hand.
Yes, OCT El Paso County, y'all. Thumbs up. Nice to see you, ladies. Thank you.
So if you're on Facebook, well, you tell them. I'm not going to tell them your business.
Yeah.
Who are
Okay.
you?
We really appreciate your efforts.
I'm Terry, and I help and run the OCT Women's page. And y'all come follow us. I try to put out information, helpful articles. If you have questions, come and message me, and I'll do my best to answer. If not, I'll point you in the right direction. And We need to. This is great. I like seeing the women out here up here. Oh, y'all did good.
And we're trying to. One of the reasons we created OCT Women was to counter the narrative of
That it's the male macho masculinity.
So to take back the gun control narrative from people who are using gender as a means to push it. Because obviously women care just as much about being able to keep and bear arms as men do. And OCT Women is completely run by women. So there are no men admin. Well, I'm an admin, but I'm the owner of the organization. But I don't post.
I'm not gonna say that.
So she, other than me, all the other admins are women, and it's a women's point of view. It's OCT Women on Facebook. It's all from a woman's point of view. We have no input. Men, you're free to go there all you want.
Well, yeah, we don't
down.
discriminate.
Talk to her, not me. She's in charge. So I'm just there to.
Y'all come find us. Come like us. Come find us. We're the women's page is actually growing a little bit. Steadily a little bit at a time. But y'all come find us and give us a like and give us a share.
Yeah, starting a circle.
I'm Ken. I'm Eggman Eggs on
Oh,
YouTube.
Eggman, what's up, man?
Hey, CJ.
All right, I got a face and a name now.
Glad you made it out.
Thanks for coming down.
You betcha.
I'm Daryl Ryan. I live in Reeves County.
All right.
He's a constituent.
Nice.
He's our constituent. We're glad to have you, Dale.
I'm Melanie Brooks. I'm from Bell County.
Nelda Salato, founder of Concerned Citizens of El Paso.
Carol Gentry, El Paso.
From where?
El Paso.
El Paso, okay.
Vashti Marin, El Paso, Concerned Citizens of El Paso.
Peter from El Paso. I'm out there supporting OCT, Texas.
We're not worried about it.
Sylvia Richards, precinct chair,
Oh, we are.
Republican Party.
Because you're.
And we really want to welcome y'all. Thank you.
Awesome, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Chris Yost here from El Paso, representing Oath Keepers El Paso chapter, as well as I'm an Iraqi freedom veteran and retired DHS officer.
Lloyd Manley from El Paso, FFL.
Awesome. And Rose.
His wife.
Well said.
That's weird. I usually say her husband. No, I'm not going to take any of these signs. If you want
Sir,
one.
which sign would you like? Either one of y'all can carry.
If you want a sign
Or
I've got
a
one more
flag,
left
if anybody wants to carry a flag.
I don't have a whole lot of time.
You're gonna have to ask them. It's not my house, so.
Mine either.
Got one?
I got a farm I got to get back to.
That's my favorite one right there. That one right there. I got a lot of feedback on that one from Grapevine.
What's it say? My guns protect.
Your ignorance? Oh, that's my most favorite.
The duration of a mass shooting always depends on the arrival of the second gun.
That's what CJ was saying. I sure hope so, because it's a long walk back home. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping they don't do.
We always do that before we go. We're definitely trying to.
Oh,
That's where I was told to
About
go.
30 minutes, 40 minutes.
I don't think. I don't think anybody wants to carry this flag. I'm gonna leave it. So it's windy and it gives me heck. There we go. All right, who's watching? Hey, George. Afternoon.
Well, it's up to her because I'm in her vehicle, but I'd like to go see part of the wall
There you
somewhere.
go. We have a common mission, and I'm really glad to
We'll exchange numbers after you get your haircut. We'll let you know what we're doing.
law enforcement. We're on the same time.
She said it would take like 40 minutes.
Thank you very much.
Are you staying in a hotel? You say you're gonna spend the night?
We don't know what we're doing just yet. We kind of Thelma and Louise this trip.
Well,
don't feel lonely.
Without getting in trouble yet.
Don't feel lonely. Nilda and I usually are over there at the wall. From the beginning, from day one, I was there every day.
We had a guy, we were
But
crossing the street in Northeast.
Grisham, the governor of New Mexico, is on our page. And,
Oh.
it's me, the one that sometimes is on the pictures.
So, we had a
But
demonstration.
I cover my face because, now I know that there's a reason why we cover our faces.
Yeah.
And we definitely try to work with law enforcement. We appreciate it.
What's he saying over here?
Not a problem.
Missed
All right,
it.
y'all have a good one.
You too. Thank you.
Make sure you have hats on or sunscreen.
Yes. Does anybody need sunscreen before we head out there? This here? So whatever camera you get, you generally, and this is
Yeah, I will.
This is
Let's do the.
it's not a GoPro. It's kind of a knockoff GoPro, but it's a good one. This is cross-track, and it shoots in 4K. And so whatever camera you get, there's generally a trust rig that you can get for it. And any camera that has
It looks like from the Wild Wild West.
Well, I don't have a license yet to carry, but in New Mexico I can, when we are at the wall, we are in New Mexico. So I do take, I have it only for that purpose over there. But I need to get my license.
Yes, ma'am, you do.
Unfortunately, we didn't get Constitution.
You don't do Facebook here.
All right, as we're getting gathered up, guys, y'all bear with us.
No, we was trying to pass a law this year to not have our license, but it got killed
Well, as somebody who's dealing with skin cancer, I highly recommend.
They're having 86 legislation session now, and the asshole speaker Bonham and
That's enough.
no, I said that wrong.
Bonnin.
Bonham's the speaker, and Pacho Navarro is what is his title? The chair.
He's the chairman of Homeland Security and Public Safety.
They let it die.
One of the most anti-gun Democrats in the state.
They let it die.
And Speaker Bonnin, Republican, appointed him.
We helped this guy, Will Hurd, and now he's even for open borders.
Ready to clean every one of them out in the legislature. Just get rid of them and start fresh. New faces, new blood, new stances.
Excellent. Well, you got two there.
There you go. That means it'll go on 2 rates.
Y'all good?
I always need more OCT stickers. My 357 one faded and peeled all the way off.
Oh, that's because it was paper.
Yeah, we'll talk more about it.
I almost cried when it fell off too.
Yeah, those were only supposed to be on our clothing at the Capitol, and that's why I made them paper, because when we had our hearing, we were just gonna have a bunch of people wearing them, and they were only designed to be used once.
Don't let me forget. I should have gave you both of them, but I have 2 of those cooling things for you.
The what thing?
The cooling thing.
Oh, okay.
I have got
Oh,
you
one's
2 of
fine
them.
with me.
Well, Emily might use
Actually,
one.
feels very good. Oh, okay.
Sitting there, it's good. Y'all hang on, guys. Bumpy ride.
Well, shoot, I screwed that up. Alright, guys. You too, man. You can stick around and watch?
It's a little too far.
Okay.
A little late. I gotta get back.
Okay. Alright, man. Well, it's good meeting you.
Well, I thought I'd just come by and say hi. And,
Well, I just like to look at it.
I'm sorry to hear that.
James came and got us.
Yeah.
Anyhow, safe walk. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, what are you doing this weekend? I'm going to be here until Sunday. If you want to just go for oh, wait, you're like a half an hour away, aren't you?
I'm an hour away.
Oh, an hour away.
Yeah, I'm going to Mexico. So,
okay.
I appreciate it. I'll keep tabs on you, though.
All right.
You're heading to Stockton. We're going to go about an hour.
That'll be tomorrow, yeah.
Keep an eye on
Probably this afternoon. I'll probably do a bike ride somewhere here in El Paso as well.
But we just want to be seen by the people of Socorro, open carry.
Oh, yeah.
So
All right, we all ready?
Less than a mile out, but as long as it takes, it we feel like it's going to get done. Take care, fellas.
You too.
Hey, extra mag. I don't need extra mag.
real quick, safety briefing. We do this before every walk. Just going to go over the 4
Y'all
safety
get a
rules
look
for
at that right
firearms.
there.
Everyone should know them. But
Isn't that beautiful?
if I can get you guys' attention, we're going to knock this out. Treat every weapon as if it were loaded. Never assume when you're looking at you're picking up a rifle or being handed a rifle or a pistol that it's unloaded. That's number 1. Treat every weapon as if it were loaded. Number 2, keep your weapon, keep your fingers straight and off the trigger until you're ready to fire. We don't intend to be doing any firing today. And when we do these OCT walks, we definitely encourage people not to have their trigger finger or their handle on the pistol grips. You know, if you don't have a sling, you know, if you ever come to these events and you don't have a sling, we ask that you carry it right shoulder arms, left shoulder arms, but just not at port arms. Just because we want to show that, you know, the terminology of like what is brandishing is very subjective, but more or less, if you were carrying a rifle like this, walking around town, that looks a little bit more menacing and is a little closer to brandishing. So we always ask people if they don't have a sling to carry it in another way. And don't have your finger trigger anywhere near the trigger. Just keep your hands off the pistol grip.
George, we're in Socorro, Texas, which is in El Paso County. We're here with the El Paso County OCT group.
And this applies really well to, well, it's important that, like, if you have your weapon slung, that you keep it, the muzzle going straight up to the sky or into the dirt and not at too sharp an angle. So mine, I'm having a hard time, so I'm gonna have to readjust this. And Fano was a good brother in arms, and he told me, hey man, I think you're flagging a little bit, you need to get that adjusted. So I'm gonna get that adjusted. I'm just gonna hold this until I fix that. But that's what you can do to help each other out, is if you see somebody with their rifle slung in a way that they might be flagging people, be a good brother in arms and sister in arms to help them out. The last rule is keep your weapon on safe. Now, the law does not, say anything that you can have a round chamber. Generally, we ask members to do an OCT walk with no round in the chamber, but there's nothing in the law saying that you can't do it that way. Sometimes if you're carrying day to day, a lot of people recommend that you should carry with a round in chamber. But in any case, your weapon better be on safe. So if everyone could, if you guys are carrying a firearm.
Hey, y'all, somebody watching trying to share this over onto the OCT, onto the closed page and the open page.
Do that real quick. If you don't have a safety like a block, then that's okay. It's important to know your firearm, how your firearm operates.
You got a Glock?
Yeah,
I have a Glock. That's a Glock too.
Glock, the safety's the trigger. Everyone is set. Daryl's our lone constituent, and we're really honored to have you, man. What do you say while the rest of us are outside, maybe with a bullhorn? We can just be, talking to the people on the streets. But you want to go in with CJ and Terry or me, and maybe just meet with Karina Rivera? Great, and we'll be out here just and if you want to leave your firearm in the car or with somebody, either way, but we can't take the firearm in the building. We'll do that to get that out of the way, and then once you guys are done with your talk, we'll go up South Horizon Boulevard, and if we still have energy, we'll turn on to North Loop and head east or west. And the mission is really just to be seen by as many people. Once we feel like we've done a good job, we'll turn around and walk back to the cars. And there's nothing scheduled afterwards, so we can go have lunch at Papa's Burgers or something like that. So that'd be great. One more thing for brothers and sisters who, wish they could have been here, but they have work. That happens. We understand. But also, we want to get as many gun rights activists involved as possible. And so since we have people live streaming these things, I want to say for gun rights advocates, check out apps on your phone, such as Texas Candidates. It's a really great app that you have at your fingertips in alphabetical order, all your Texas House representatives and all your state senators. And it also organizes them by committee. So when you need to look at the Public Safety Committee and you need to talk to the chair, vice chair, and everyone else on the committee, this app really makes it a lot easier to quickly call everyone on the list and politely tell them that you oppose or support a bill. And that's something that if you can't ever make an open carry walk because you're always busy working and feeding your families, we totally respect that. But we want to get as many people engaged because we are in a fight for constitutional carry, and we're also in a fight on defense against a lot of gun control bills that are really awful. And so that is a way that without spending any money, you can download an app like Texas Candidates or another app that's out there. There's others. And making those phone calls is way more effective than ranting on Facebook. We all enjoy doing it, but we really need to make sure that people don't forget to be contacting their own state representatives and also contacting these people on these committees.
And remember to be polite. As hard as it may be polite.
Always, always, always.
It's easy. It's
very
easy to learn,
difficult.
but do so polite. Yeah.
Yes.
So I can show that app to anybody later on, but that's pretty much all we wanted to do. Who wants to go in with Daryl?
I'll go in. You want to just do that now and knock it out?
You bet.
Okay. Let me put my rifle and pistol away.
I don't want to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey Melanie, we hold that for a little bit. I'm doing live stream on the Open Carry Texas YouTube. Put this away here.
Yep. Oh, it's a Glock. That's
Okay, they're going to go in and talk to Will Hurd. And, of course, they have to unarm because his office is considered a federal
I don't have my gun with me.
federal building
I
or
only have-
property. But
I only have this.
anyway, they're going to go have a little chat and then we'll get this underway.
I have a small one like that. I usually carry it like when I'm first. Yeah, if I'm going.
They're nice.
Well, I like the new ones, yeah, the 42s and the 43s.
Yeah, I have both. I have a 42 and then I have a. Yeah, this thing is so small.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
You sure? Hey, are you sure he's not going to get mad and have our vehicles towed from right here in
That's what I didn't
front?
like about
No.
it. It's still bulky, but it's
I guess we'll see, huh?
If he does, well, you'll lose your bike
Where-
too. I was going to say, I was going
where'd
to
he
take
go?
your bike away
Oh,
from you.
oh, okay, gotcha. Now, here's the is that a pre-1899 he was carrying? Because
No,
legally
yeah.
he could have carried that in there.
No, I want to carry a 22.
Oh, is it 22? Okay, that's different. See, if
Because
he's
I have
got,
an exemption
Okay,
from
it's
the
unlocked.
small-
You
Should
can
be.
carry mine if you wanted to.
That one.
yeah. See, like yours is good. You'd be able to carry yours in there.
Because it's not, but that's under Texas law. What
No,
about
that's federal law too.
Ah!
Yeah.
Remember, all intents and purposes, it doesn't exist as a firearm.
Let me see.
Yeah, right.
Hang on,
Even
Kara.
more protected as.
Who's that?
But some people don't know that. They're gonna come out and
Well, yeah,
Aaron.
That's why you gotta be able to know
that's
how
why
to
we do
spout
this,
the
because
law.
that's the ignorance to the law.
Yeah. All right. Well, are you
Well,
gonna take the
no,
outside, guys?
never
Who's going in
consent
with
to.
you?
You are.
Okay.
Chris
Surgeon.
Yost is.
Hey, Paul Shane,
Really
we made it.
polite Karina Rivera. She is a. I think she probably still is. I don't see why not. But she was a Ron Paul supporter back in the day. She knows better.
Company,
She's
so
had
I don't
this
have my
awful
gun,
job.
so I only
Karina
have
Rivera.
my
Karina Rivera. Okay.
And
this one,
but just explain why.
this one, and the spray.
All right.
Well,
And
ask
he
him.
did
Go.
the universal background checks.
Yeah.
When was he on the bump stock ban? Has he said?
Is this support on there?
I don't know for sure.
He's
And
also
what was the other
the
thing?
common sense guy.
You can ask him. He lied to SD29. He said that he was going to stand up for our Fourth Amendment rights to privacy.
Oh, okay.
And he
On the
supported.
Hello. Hello,
Yeah, and he
sir.
supported keeping Section 702
How you doing?
that allows the general warrants. Fly support.
5.62,
He lied.
That right
he lied to
there?
all these Republicans.
No, that's a 40 cal carbine. PX4. It's a PX4 Storm.
Daryl dies we riot.
Oh, okay.
No, it's Beretta.
Any other ones?
It's a Beretta. PX4
I'm
Storm.
trying to sweet talk her out of it with a few dollars in a handshake, but she ain't bending yet.
But Texas is right to carry state, right? But not open carry?
Long guns. Open carry with a license.
That's a 5.56, right?
It's a 5.56 223.
Yeah, 2 to 3 is.
Mine is 5.56 and 223.
That's good.
Yes, sir.
See, when I was
Make
a
sure I
young
lock
girl and a teenager, hey, his
Oh.
door ain't locked, Sherry.
He's.
Oh, okay. I guess it's locked good now. ain't it?
Okay. I didn't get to shake your hand.
Hey, Terry, right back at you, dear. We're so honored to have you.
Yeah,
in
well,
East Texas.
glad y'all put it up here.
Yeah.
Do what? Talk to the politician, and then we're going on a second of a 2A ball.
All right, for those just coming in, there's CJ and I'm bad with names with new people are going in to talk to Representative Will Hurd, and of course they had to unarm usually because his offices are considered a federal. But if you look, it's really a pretty building, I have to say. It's kind of pretty. I like that. But, and we're just sitting out here waiting on them. Do-do-do.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I gotta switch batteries.
What the heck?
Yeah. Oh no. We're outside of Will Hurd's offices up here in Socorro. It's not mine, maybe CJ's. In Socorro, Texas. And we're here with OCT, El Paso County. OCT is also here. OCT Women is also here. Republican Party women are here. And when they're done talking with Mr. Hurd in there, we're going to go for a walk and just
Go in to check or what?
have a nice freedom walk, exercise these rights that we have.
Tell Will Hurd to come out.
He might not be here, but that's okay. We're on live stream and we're going to make our presence known.
Paul said to tell you hello.
It's a little
Paul
loud.
said to tell you hello.
Well, that's what it's designed to do. Howdy, Patriots.
He said stop trying to get in CJ's car.
For those who are unaware, today we are gathering to hold Will Hurd accountable because he voted against the Constitution that he swore an oath to defend and uphold. The people of Socorro and Congressional District 23 need to be made aware of what their congressman is doing to take away their rights.
Don't block the parking.
Did he try to
Does
get
he want to park?
I don't think he knew he was looking.
Yeah, he was looking to park. You can't block the
Hey
parking.
guys, be careful not to block sidewalk.
Point on the sidewalk.
Be anywhere on the sidewalk.
I'm just getting more on the sidewalk. Off the driveway. You guys see a bunch of flags, that's because Americans are pissed and Congressman Will Hurd decided to take away your gun rights. Congressman Will Hurd needs to be held accountable for voting against your Bill of Rights. He would turn you into serfs of the U.S. government, all because he's trying to stay re-elected. I don't care if Will Hurd lives in a purple district or not. I don't care that he barely beat a Bernie crat. If you vote against the Second Amendment and you lie that you're going to uphold the Fourth Amendment, your constituents need to hold you accountable. I don't care that he's voted a few things that I like. If your congressman votes to take away your Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms, your congressman is leading your country down a road to serfdom.
All of them that vote for that.
All of these, Republicans and Democrats, all those that stand against your Bill of Rights and the Constitution need to be held accountable, and you need to vote them out.
Vote them out.
You need to put them on notice, you need to make them aware of your grievances, and you need to call your congressman. Look up Congressman Will Hurd's phone number on Google or meet with his staff at 124 South Horizon Boulevard. Be civil, be polite, but be assertive, and tell Congressman Will Hurd that he's on notice for his votes. Universal background checks. What does universal background checks mean? If you keep up with the stories, there was a young man, 20 years old, who was he had his house burglarized by 4 or 5 men, and he kept them at bay with his AK-47. If he had bought that from a private gun sale, or if he had bought it from a store, I don't care. He did not have a felony in his background, so he was a lawful owner of that firearm, and he saved his own life that day. Congressman Will Hurd would have rather him be at the mercy of the burglars. An even bigger story is, what if the parent bought a rifle at a gun store and he taught his children, like a good parent does, about firearms and firearm safety, and that son or daughter, which this has happened, was also facing an intruder, and without a universal background check, should he wait?
And I run the OCT Women's page,
to get a universal background
and
check?
I'm from East Texas. We had a 10.5 hour drive. We drove all through the night to be here, me and Miss Melanie. Thank y'all for having us.
He doesn't care about your right to existence. He would deny you your right to fight for your existence. Same goes with all the other Democrats. Congresswoman Veronica Escobar, also a tyrant. We need to do open carry events at their places too.
We need to do them at every representative and senator's place in the legislature.
That is correct.
Every single one of them.
Every single state rep, state senator, U.S. congressman, U.S. senator, mayor, they all need to understand the importance of our rights. We don't have government to spend money on stupid projects. We have government to protect life, liberty, and property. That is the point of government. Not to build parks, not to expand school systems like on endless, not to pay for vanity projects. We have
lemonade stands.
Huh?
Not to pass the bill for lemonade stands. Not to be harassed.
Whether they give us permission to use lemonade stands or they ban lemonade stands, that's not the point of government.
Oh, well, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be nice.
How about O'Rourke's office?
I was going to bring up
Congressman O'Rourke is thankfully no longer a congressman.
Yeah, but he's running.
He is running, so
he's
it definitely wouldn't hurt to put him on notice.
He's against the Second Amendment.
He voted, Beto O'Rourke, while he was a congressman, voted to ban ownership of all semi-automatic firearms. You know, it wasn't just a bill to ban the sale and purchase of semi-automatic firearms. He wanted to ban ownership of semi-automatic firearms. A lot of cuss words come to mind that I'm not going to use, but holy cow. Semi-automatic, that's like 80% of all firearms. And he would have us using only black powder pistols to defend ourselves.
Have a good day at work, and we'll holler at you after a while, okay?
Every firearm
Love
under
you.
the sun.
Don't forget, Joe Biden also wants shotguns only.
Shotguns only!
Shotguns only.
Especially for potential rape victims.
Does anybody else want
Warning
to say
shot. A warning shot. Woohoo!
If anybody else wants to say anything, by all means. She's not Russian.
So, we went in there. Yeah. So she called out. She may be in later.
We might want to put
So,
this in your memory.
the district staff rep, Karina Rivera, is not there. She may or may not have known that we were here and checked out. I don't know. Either way, you need to, this is their office, 124 South Horizon Boulevard. Building looks like Taco Bell. You need to go in there unarmed because it's partly leased by the federal government.
Yep.
So you got to respect the laws that are on the books. But you need to go to Karina's office, and speak with her and tell her that you're putting Will Hurd on notice.
We, all three of us signed in there, so there's a record. And we were here, I signed in for Oath Keepers.
Excellent.
CJ signed in for OCT, and he signed in as a constituent.
You want to?
Oh, no.
Anybody?
For right now, at least.
I'll lose my voice if I keep doing this. So.
Everyone in there, and then there's apparently no staff in the office.
What about the city hall?
Really, just like if there's a secretary and a cleaning lady.
They all went to lunch.
Hey Chris, is there a reason why that police officer is standing there? Did he talk to y'all?
Oh, the two officers? Well, when me and James got here earlier, we were talking.
Let's talk about another thing that
They're actually, I mean, they're
okay.
They're okay. They're for us. I mean, they're just here because.
Because after you guys walked out, they walked out right behind you. I was wondering.
Oh yeah. They were just basically just making sure
Will Hurd is former CIA. Now that's not a big deal. I mean, my instincts are not to trust people from the CIA, but they also probably do some good things now and then. So I didn't hold that against him, mainly because in 2014, when Will Hurd was a candidate running for the first time, he came to our senatorial district 29 caucus, all his hopeful future constituents, and he told us that what the NSA is doing is wrong, and the FBI should not be able to get general warrants from the FISA court to just willy-nilly spy on American citizens. That is clearly wrong, and he said so himself. He acknowledged that what the government is doing is wrong,
In
and
case
he said
we
that
have
to
any
get us to vote.
in here, we are
He told
in
us to trust him, even though he's
Socorro,
former CIA.
Texas,
He said,
which is
what the
in El
government is
Paso
doing is wrong.
County,
You have a Fourth Amendment right
and
to
we're out
privacy,
here with
and they need to get a
OCT,
proper
El Paso
warrant.
County,
And yet,
and OCT
several
is out
years
here,
later, like in
OCT Women is out
2015 or
here,
something,
and
the Patriot Act expired.
seemingly
And
there
he
was
fought
nobody
to
in
keep
there
the
in
Patriot Act.
Hurd's
And when it did die,
district office
should
to
have
speak
stayed
with,
dead.
so
but
we're
what
just
these
getting ready to start our
Republicans and
walk.
Democrats did,
Where we're
they
going, I don't know,
voted
but
for the USA Act. And they voted
shall
to
see.
keep the language, section
What's that?
702,
What
which
flag?
allows a FISA
I'll hold
court,
that flag.
which
He's
is
got
a
two.
foreign intelligence surveillance agency, to have general warrants and have just, open market on being able to access all American citizens' emails, text messages, and phone numbers. Now they might say all they need to get this access from the FISA court is they need you to talk to at least one person who's not an American citizen. They could be a resident in the United States, but they're a foreigner, a citizen of another country, and you text them or you email them, and all of a sudden you're subject to this FISA court. And so they have been just collecting mass amounts of information, and they have it all stored, to my understanding, in a bunch of computers in Utah, and they need to shut that thing down. They need to shut down the NSA. But Will Hurd, he lied to our Republicans, and he said he's going to work against that. He's going to work to end the Fourth Amendment violations, and instead he voted to keep Fourth Amendment violations. So he does not believe that you have any right to privacy. This is really important because, law enforcement, when they are doing their investigations and building a case against somebody they suspect has committed a crime, they need to prove it. But in order to prove it, they need to get their evidence lawfully. So the Founding Fathers did believe that you have a right to have privacy, but they also felt like if government feels that you have committed a crime, they were not against the government searching your property with a warrant. So they needed to go to a judge and explain that they suspect
Hey, do you want the other OCT flag I have?
crimes such as
What's that?
treason
Do you
or
want the other
felony.
OCT flag?
Oh, no, we're good. We got
I have?
one.
Okay.
They show the
Well,
judge their preponderance
that
of
wouldn't hurt.
evidence,
Yeah.
they
You
get
wanna
a
go get
warrant
it for
in
you?
the proper way.
You want to keep
But the way
you
they're
carry
doing it
two?
today, they have
Well,
a
I'll carry
blank
one. I'll
check
just give this one to somebody.
Just go and invade everyone's privacy willy-nilly, and Will Hurd believes that you have no right to privacy.
Let me go get this flag for CJ. Oh, is she coming? Y'all bear with me. We can get this all underway. I opted out of carrying a flag today because it's windy. They just get in the way. And I just don't feel like dealing with it after driving 10.5 hours through the night. Oops. Let me make sure it's locked. Now she's locked. Okay, guys. Here we go. Not a bad little group down here actually today. It's a nice day. Alright, where did he go?
Garbage I give the NRA.
Oops,
To the NRA's
sorry.
credit, they had saved lives that day.
Hang on, let me go. Oh, you got it? All right, I'll take that one.
An unstable person who should have been prevented from buying a firearm had the U.S. Air Force done their job. This person already had a record for domestic abuse. He had a record as, having to stay at a mental hospital because he was mentally unwell. And he should not have been able to buy a firearm lawfully. And it wasn't the gun shop owner who dropped the ball that day. It was unfortunately, and I know that they didn't mean to do it, but they did. The U.S. Air Force did not put this gentleman, this monster, on the books as somebody who cannot lawfully purchase a firearm because he has a record of domestic abuse and mental instability. And so this person caused a lot of pain and suffering for a lot of families. He would have caused more harm and suffering had it not been for a couple of citizens who did heroic things that day. They exercised their Second Amendment rights. Man rushed to his home.
If any of y'all are watching, we are up here in Socorro, Texas, which is in El Paso County. And we're up here with OCT, El Paso County. CJ with OCT is here. I'm here with OCT women. Melanie is here with me. And we've got a good little group of people. I'm very impressed with the women out here. Very impressed.
Fired on that person, which discouraged him from sticking
We need more of this.
and creating more victims. So then the victim, after he was
especially now after all of the shenanigans and child's play and everything that's gone on during legislative session. This session. Y'all forgive me, we've been up all night.
And when the police officers got to the area,
we're going to need a lot more of this. We're going to have to get this pounded in. We're going to have to go back to basics like we did with OC when we was trying to get it passed. And
told the gentleman
we know what we got to do. We just got to get the boots out there with us on the ground.
On the shooter, and they get the.
And we got to get a lot of people voted out.
Trained on the shooter for I don't know half an hour or a couple hours until they were ready to see if this person had died or not, and he was dead. He was killed by the citizen with the assistance of the gentleman with the truck. And the good guy stopped a bad guy with the gun.
All right, we're ready to walk.
All right, let's go. All right. We're going to head north on South Horizon Boulevard to North Loop.
We'll lead the
I'll bring
way.
up the rear with the camera.
All right. We're rolling. Another incident.
And we're walking.
In what, the 1960s? There was the UT
We got arms, legally, lawfully,
He would have caused more victims
safely,
had it not been for
responsibly
several
carried.
Texans who were armed. They had rifles and pistols
We got
in their trucks.
flags, we got signs, we've
They got
got
their firearms, and they kept
ladies, we've got men.
The UT power shooter would have created more victims. had it
Decent
not
little
been
turnout up here, El Paso
for
County.
firearms.
Bravo.
The shooter from killing more people. Will Hurd would seek to end that culture of freedom and self-responsibility. He would prefer that we all be victims to criminals who do not obey gun laws. Criminals do not care about universal background checks. That is why gun control is a stupid idea. What we need is stronger communities. We need stronger families. We need stronger churches. We need stronger fraternal and sororities.
We need to get back to morals.
We need to get back to morals, and we need to get to know our neighbors. And we need to promote a society that respects a strong and healthy gun culture.
I don't want to fix it.
The problem is often mental, we have a mental health problem in this country. That is true. The solution to mental health has nothing to do with gun control, and it has everything to
Can
do
y'all see back there?
with the wide swath of other policies, or a wide swath of other areas. We have weak communities. That's a big part. If you don't have friends and family to go to, and you don't have examples in your life as you were raised, a lot of these mass shooters don't have fathers growing up, so they don't have role models. That's why they're mentally unstable as adults. If you want to fix this mass shooting problem, we need to address building up our weak communities and make them strong again. Call Congressman Will Hurd and put him on notice. He does not believe that you have the right to keep and bear arms, and he does not believe that you have a right to privacy. Hold your congressman accountable. Congressman Will Hurd, he lives down the street, or he works down the street. Put him on notice.
Put them all on notice. Every last one of them.
Absolutely.
Put them all on notice.
People to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
Shall not be infringed.
I wonder what the founding fathers were thinking when they wrote that. It shall not be infringed. Do you think they're like, do we think we need to make this clear? Do we need to be thinking about the future of technology and stuff like that? Do we need to put one? No, it's pretty clear. Shall not be infringed is pretty black and white. Leave it to a stupid lawyer to try to argue otherwise. The plain citizen knows what shall not be infringed means. Hold Congressman Will Hurd accountable. Put him on notice. Put all politicians
Excuse me, guys.
to take away your gun rights and your right to privacy on notice. Congressman Will Hurd.
Pay attention, Congressman Will Hurd. Your constituents are putting you on notice. We need to be out putting a lot more of them on notice in this state. Not just our congressmen, not just our Washington senators, in our state legislature. All of them need to be put on notice.
Hold Will Hurd accountable. The congressman, congressional district 23, he voted multiple times to take away your rights. Keep and bear arms, and he does not believe that you have a right to privacy.
our judicial system, hearsay is unconstitutional and no basis of any type of justification. So yet that's exactly why I suspect.
I have to say, it's a nice day for a walk out here in Socorro, just outside of El Paso. You know, this is my first time out this way. It is beautiful, beautiful. Too bad it's being overrun by the Democrats and the liberals. Because it is beautiful country up here. Y'all can look off in the distance out there.
It's a little overstepping of presidential powers to me.
This is freedom, folks. Exercising your Second Amendment right. Exercising your First Amendment right towards that is who you voted in. You have to call them out. You should call them out and have them do what you put them in there to do. If not, it's time to get rid of them, people. Time to get them voted out. Oh, thank you for the support out there, George. Appreciate it. Did CJ say it's hot?
I ain't going right there. Will Hurd. Will Hurd voted against your rights to keep and bear arms, and Will Hurd believes that you have no right to privacy. Vote out Congressman Will Hurd.
Hey, y'all. Anybody want to rent? That's for rent right there.
Yeah.
I could see a nice, big gun store going in right there.
Oh, Spider-Man. Yeah. Right. Vote out Will Hurd. Congressman Will Hurd believes you have no right to privacy or to keep and bear arms. Vote out Will Hurd.
Vote out Will Hurd. If you're a constituent of his, vote him out. Do your part. We say we want to clean this swamp out. They say we want change. We want those that's going to do what we put them in there to do. Starts with voting them out. And in my opinion, from the top of our state reps, congressmen, senators in Washington, all the way down from the top of our legislature to the very bottom in Austin. Especially with this session going on. This is the most childish, do nothing, do everything backwards session. And I ain't afraid to say it. From the very top to the very bottom.
Mario! How you doing?
Hello.
You joining us?
Yes,
Hi.
I am.
How are you?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, Terry with OCT Women. See, y'all see that view over there? It's beautiful up here. Beautiful. Ma'am? You think so?
I like it.
I have to be careful I don't get in trouble going to the wall.
No. It's safe where we go. We're gonna be changing places in one area, but the other area the owner is letting us stay. And actually, the other side also the owner is gonna let us. One owner, there's a closed area and it's private owned, and he's letting us. I think it's a lady that owns it. She's gonna let us stay.
Oh.
I don't care whether this will allow them. They're flying too fast. We need to slow down for everybody else. Slow down? Because some of the people, I guess, can't go fast. We're realizing that
99% of all mass
Y'all see that view way out there? I hope y'all see it.
99% of all mass shootings happen in gun-free zones. Think about it. If you own a business and you work with people you love and respect, you want to protect them. You should consider purchasing a firearm and getting trained with it. But Will Hurd believes that you have no right to keep and bear arms, and Will Hurd believes you have no right to privacy. He supports General Lawrence so that they can have open range on your emails, texts, and phone numbers. He supported Section 702 of the FISA Court. When the Patriot Act was supposed to die, he kept it alive with the USA Act. Vote out Will Hurd.
Gun-free zones or sitting duck zones. Woo! UPS.
Will Hurd.
Vote out Will Hurd. You heard the man. Do your duty.
Will Hurd does not believe you have the right to keep and bear arms. Will Hurd, your congressman, does not support your right to privacy.
Woo! Woo!
Hey, they're waiting for you over there. Be careful. Yeah. All right, come and take it. God bless you all.
Thank you.
God bless her.
Thank you.
Thank you. Look into Will Hurd's voting.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah, thank you, El Paso. Thank you, Socorro. That's O'Rourke was campaigning in Tennessee.
Exactly, Eric. Gun-free zones are nothing but target-rich environments, soft targets, sitting ducks, easy prey, defenseless.
Vote out Will Hurd. Will Hurd does not support your right to keep and bear arms.
That's a joke, huh? You call the bad guy a bad guy.
So let's talk about the flag. It's red, white, green. It looks like a Mexican flag. And it says 1824 on it. Why did I bring out the 1824 flag out?
Is that the Texas flag?
Because it's the flag of Texas.
Woo!
So, he's proud of Texas history, and one of the 6 flags over Texas is the Mexican flag. After Spain left Mexico, the Mexican government invited a bunch of Anglos to come help colonize Texas, because they were having a real problem with the Comanches. And they told these Americans,
if anybody's coming in late and watching, wondering what's going on, we are up here in Socorro, Texas, which is in El Paso County, and we are up here with Open Carry Texas, El Paso County, OCT, CJ is here, OCT Women, myself is here, Melanie's here, and some really good folks from El Paso, surrounding areas is here. This is great, especially for a Friday, a work day. I'm sure other people had other things they could be doing as well. Myself took off work, worked extra hours all week. Melanie drove up. We left my house at 11:30, 12 o'clock last night. And we got up here about 8:30, 9 o'clock, I would say. And we're rocking on. Exercising our First Amendment, our Second Amendment, and enjoying this freedom walk up here in Socorro, Texas.
with no court hearing, please hold Congress will hurt accountable. Congress will hurt does not support your right to keep their arms. Congress will hurt does not support your right to privacy. So after Stephen F. Austin was finally released from Mexico City, he came back to Texas pissed. In a lot of Texas, they created this flag in 1824 to express grievances against the country of Mexico.
Because people are afraid of that.
That was the original flag of Texas. One of the early flags in the Texas Revolution, when they were still thinking about reconciling with the government of Mexico.
I think, I'm not sure yet, but I think when we're done conversating and grabbing a bite to eat maybe, I think some of the ladies here is going to take me and Melanie to the wall. That ought to be interesting. Y'all be sure and tune in for that. If we go, I'll post something if we do.
Will Hurd claims to know that history. He claims to be a Texan who supports what Texas is all about. Clearly, Will Hurd is a pretender.
You know, there's a song called The Pretender.
And hoping to keep your vote. He's like another Bill Clinton or Hillary Clinton or a Beto O'Rourke. Will Hurd will say anything to get reelected.
All of them will say anything to get reelected.
Time for reelection.
It's time to turn the tables, Texas.
I understand. Really being a burning crash. I get it. It's risky. But you know what? I'd rather get rid of this fight. There are better candidates seeking to challenge Congress for Will Hurd. I've never met her in person, but I hear nothing but good things about Dr. Alma Arredondo Lynch.
Woo!
She's running for Congress against Will Hurd in the primary.
Dr. Alma rocks.
Look into her, ask her questions, and consider voting for her and voting Will Hurd out of the primary.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
She has a lot of potential to win the congressional district.
Miss Alma.
Notification if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
Amen.
Will Hurd does not stand for anything.
I don't need it.
If you read the Texas monthly articles about Will Hurd, they praise and guffaw over this guy because he doesn't stand for anything. They're like, oh, he's a compromiser. He's a get along guy who gets stuff done.
Jesus!
I don't see a congressman who gets stuff done.
The cops, since we tell them not to follow us, no, they're just running for us. So we don't want them to, we're not going to be walking on the street, so they're just going to be following us.
Y'all forgive me. I see some of y'all posting, but this sunlight is just bad butt down here today. George, gonna run. Everybody stay safe. Drink lots of water. You know it, George. Have a good day. Thank you for joining, watching, hopefully sharing. I had to put that plug in there.
I know, I don't know if it's a bad blessing because when there's in the winter we don't see much. But I see some strange trees.
Look, we got an orange man on the building over there waving at us. Y'all see him? And we've got a brown man. I guess he's brown, beige, cream colored, whatever. But they're waving at us. They're saying hello. The blow up dudes on the building over there is what I was talking about, guys. Over there. They're saying hello. That's how you do it.
Well, the American flag has to fly higher, so that's why I'm holding them like that.
Not mine. Not for the intersection would be a perfect spot to be, though. We're gonna bring all those Democrats out. Oh my God! Those people out there. That's the second rally.
You know what would really bring them out? I'm going to do it. I can't hold this in. You know what would really bring them out? If we all had flyers and pieces of literature in our hands handing out.
It could help, but people in this town, I mean, I don't know about Socorro area, but why people would take it from you nicely, they'll throw it away. But if you have, if you said Beto O'Rourke's going to be around, maybe we can pull out like a quick.
God bless. Hold Will Hurt accountable.
Maybe
we appreciate your hugs.
Which is like Beto O'Rourke going to be in somewhere and
put them on notice.
So we give them a quick or something. I think that would be perfect for them. But other than that, they're not gonna.
Well, I was referring to flyers as in like the Dennis Bonin incident down there.
Sure.
Crybabying.
Yeah, that would work.
Dramatizing, killing HB 357 over pieces of paper.
Absolutely.
Democrats and all these people had a big
yeah, that bill was killed by the speaker, not by.
Yep.
It's a state thing, you know. All the states like Oklahoma. I went to school to Oklahoma. Oklahoma passed constitutional carry.
Yes, sir.
Before us.
Yes, sir.
Maybe I need to move to Oklahoma again.
I know.
So I went to school there. So many other states are moving close to it. I don't see a lot of crimes in Oklahoma ever since that constitutional carry.
You know what? Honestly, you don't see a lot of crimes in any of the constitutional carry states.
Alaska has constitutional carry. I was stationed there when I was military.
Oh, yeah?
They have constitutional carry. Crimes are very low in Alaska. Oh, everybody has gun except the bad guy.
My nephew.
You want to stay away from guns.
I have a nephew stationed up there at Alson.
Yeah, I mean,
in the Air Force.
That. Alaska has constitutional carry way long. Since I was way back then.
You need to
I crime. I think the argument when people say, well, if you make guns open, everybody, Alaska, use Alaska as an example. Use Oklahoma recently has one.
Yeah.
All the states has it. Vermont has it.
Kentucky.
Kentucky has it. Are you looking at crime because of this go up? Because if you're a bad guy, you don't care whether we have the long book or not. You will do whatever you want to do because you're a bad guy.
They like using the excuse that, like Bonin, he's so he's so misguided. He really truly believes and preaches and says, that constitutional carry here in Texas is bad policy. He says because it allows criminals to carry, which is totally untrue. Criminals already cannot carry.
Because if you're a bad guy, the law we have, like, yeah, if you're a bad guy, you should not be around a gun as it is, and they still do anyway. So.
And you know what? Nothing is going to stop a criminal from carrying.
Exactly.
Nothing is going to stop a criminal.
They will do it.
There's nothing is going to stop them from getting a hold of a knife, a bat, a hammer, a screwdriver, an ice pick, or their vehicle.
Exactly.
You take one tool away, there's plenty other tools out there, sadly to say.
I agree. If you're a bad guy, you're not going to care. I mean, the law is to speaker have in the book. Because you don't care, because you're a bad guy. You don't care about the law. Because if you do care about the law, you would follow what the law says.
Exactly.
So that's why I'm like, it's not even like an excuse to have constitutional carry at all. You just oppose constitutional carry.
Good. How about you?
90,000 cash? I don't want that.
It's a drop in the bucket, ain't it?
No, sometimes those are scam. It could be like a house in bad shape.
Oh, really? What is that? Chris, we are in Socorro, Texas, which is in El Paso County. And we are up here with OCT, El Paso County. CJ is here with OCT. I'm here with OCT Women.
What I would propose that we do
along with Melanie and a bunch of other awesome fine ladies. I love this, that these ladies up here are out here, boots on the ground, walking with us. I absolutely love it.
The four corners and be polite, let people know.
So, Fiddle, you grab that center, I'll grab that center. And then everybody else grab it.
I'll follow her. All right, great. I'll take this corner over here.
Oh my God. You want me to hold that flag?
Sure, thank you so much. I was struggling with that. Howdy.
Hey. They're looking after you guys.
Yeah, they know we're here. We know
you know why they look after you guys? Because we're all law-abiding citizens.
Amen.
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 You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for what you guys are doing. And God bless you.
But you're the guy with the flag?
Yes.
Hey, man,
Yeah,
dude.
hey.
No, I need a hug, man. That was very sweet of you.
Hey, yeah, I want a hug too. That was
you,
awesome.
Man. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
God bless
Awesome.
you guys. I mean,
We're exercising our rights.
Yeah. And that's our God given right. Yeah.
First and second.
Look at countries like Venezuela and Mexico.
Look at what's happening. Exactly.
Venezuela, they're mowing them down with vehicles.
And that breaks my heart.
Exactly.
Breaks my heart watching that. I want so badly to reach out and give them one of my guns.
You know what?
You know what I mean?
What happens, is that's the first step. And if we lose our Second Amendment, that's where we're headed. A lot of these youngsters don't understand now.
Nope, they sure don't.
Libertarians and socialists. That's not our government.
They sure don't.
This country was raised on Christian fundamentals with guns. You know, and we're losing that. We're losing the battle. I feel like we're losing it.
Venezuela, as bad as I feel for those people over there, that needs to be a very big slap in the face, wake-up call for America.
Exactly, yes, ma'am. And hopefully it doesn't bleed into our society.
So, yeah, and today we're putting Will Hurd on notice because in February Will Hurd voted for universal background checks. He should know better. I mean, they all should know better, really. We need to hope, as she keeps reminding me, we need to vote out these.
I don't mean to. Just tell me to hush.
You're absolutely right. I mean,
because I start
like
to get
Escobar and Beto O'Rourke, they need to be put on notice and stopped. But Will Hurd, you know, we're encouraging. He's a rhino. And we're encouraging people to vote. He has one opponent that I know of so far, Dr. Alma.
She is
voting for her or somebody else. But
she is awesome. Yeah, I met her. You
know what? I haven't kept with politics so much throughout my life.
Yeah.
Since Obama, I'll be the first one to admit, for Obama's first term, I voted for him. I thought that would end all racism.
I did too in 2008.
Exactly. After his first term, you know what? That was the biggest mistake. The enemy has infiltrated us, and people don't understand that. It's already in Congress, and we're going to start losing our rights little by little.
They both lied to us. Like Will Hurd and Obama said that spying on American citizens without a proper warrant is wrong. It's And Obama said we shouldn't sacrifice our freedoms just to feel more safe. And then he supported the Patriot Act. Will Hurd, at a 2014 Republican convention in Fort Worth, he was just a candidate. He hadn't been elected yet. Until Senatorial District 29.
All right, folks, look here. We got folks on this corner here, and that corner there, that corner over there, and that corner over there, and I do. And we are at, what is this, Horizon and North Loop 10800 in Socorro, Texas. We are calling out Will Hurd, Congressman, urging his constituents to call him, voice their concerns, or vote him out, whichever comes first. And matter of fact, need to be laying it on all of them, from Washington all the way down to the state level. But anyway, and we're just exercising our First and Second Amendment right on a beautiful day out here.
Sure.
Especially, I'm loving taking this. It's my first time up here, and
where you from?
I'm from East Texas.
Way
over. Lake Fork.
Is that near the Golden Triangle?
Tyler.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Tyler,
I've never
Longview.
been there, but I know on the map. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they say Texas is its own country.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Well, CJ was saying earlier that Texas is one of the only states where you could drive across to get to another city, and it would be like driving to Florida.
Oh, trust me, I know this. I've never been
Florida.
many times. And I can't do it in one day. Some people can.
Yeah, I know.
And the people who can, they got to get up very early. And by the time they get there, it's almost midnight. Yeah.
Yep.
I can't drive like that. That's not safe for me.
I'm going to keep driving like that until I can't no more. I ain't getting younger. I'm getting older, and I'm going to get every bit in as I can that I can.
I mean, trust me, I try to get as far as I can, but
a lot of times the finance.
Oh, okay.
You know, and I know a lot of times finances hinder people. It does me. You know, I can't get to every event, every rally, every call to action
that's the power of this right
that
here.
comes up. Yeah.
There's gonna be people watching these videos 5 or 10 years from now.
And if we can get message across to them, you know, get out, do it.
There's good examples.
These people work for you. You don't work for them. You put them there. They work for you. It's time to hold their feet to the fire and make them accountable, or boot them out the door.
That's why I'm here today.
That's my thoughts on it.
That's why I'm here, because I feel the same way.
Thank you for coming out. Thank you.
I'm Andre, by the way.
I'm Terry.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Joe Garcia, and then check out the El Paso County Republican Chatterbox. Or El Paso Republican.
So what was the name of the town you're from?
It's a place for just
Quitman, Texas.
Quitman, Texas. I'll look it up.
It's just a place
How many
for
people live there?
to share.
It's just a little podunk.
I'm guessing they probably have some good barbecue or something.
Oh, barbecue, fishing. Fishing's real good out that way.
Yeah. Usually the little towns.
God bless you.
They always have something special.
Thank you very much.
Good day.
Thanks, Joe.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Hey! You can hear us. We're here to hold Congressman Will Hurd accountable. Honk if you love your freedom to keep and bear arms. Honk if you like limited government.
Where my favorite sign went? Somebody's got my favorite sign.
Thank you, Douglas. Honk if you want accountability from your elected officials. Congressman Will Hurd does not support your right to keep bear arms.
Okay, guys. OCT women.
Woo!
And we're up here in Socorro, Texas. which is part of El Paso County. And yes, we are up here. We are up here with OCT, El Paso County. Y'all check them out. These guys are doing some good stuff up this way. We are here also with, where'd he go? He jumps around like a jackrabbit. Oh, there he is. CJ over there drove up from Temple. Myself and Melanie, she's over there, drove up here for OCT Women. Helping OCT El Paso call out Congressman Will Hurd, trying to get his constituents to make him accountable. As well, we're up here exercising our First Amendment and our Second Amendment. And it's an absolutely beautiful day up here. Beautiful. A little warm, but beautiful. You like your rights? All of them, not just your Second Amendment right. All of your rights. You like all of them? Second, third, fourth, fifth, all of them. Well, you better start waking up, speaking up, and holding people accountable. Well, yeah, that one's all boot it. But you know, we're losing. We're going to lose all of them, people, if we don't.
I understand that you can't always
take a really good stand.
Join us patriots on an open carry walk, but what you can do is you can call Congressman Will Hurd, and you can tell Will Hurd you believe in your right to keep and bear arms, and you can tell Will Hurd you have a right to privacy.
Vote out Congressman Will Hurd. Vote them out. All of them. Take our country back, people.
Vote out Will Hurd.
We're losing it, whether you know it or want to admit it or not. We're going to lose it if we don't. And I don't know about y'all, but
vote out Will Hurd.
I don't.
Put Congressman Will Hurd on notice.
Won't be the next Venezuela. I said I won't and don't want to and won't be the next Venezuela. I'll say it right here, right now. I'll fight to the end and do whatever I have to so that my kids and my grandkids don't have to step up and do it.
Don't Venezuela my Texas.
Don't Venezuela my Texas. That's a good one. Don't Venezuela my Texas. Although I feel my heart goes out to those people over there. But that's what happens when you let your government disarm you.
I hate to be insensitive about it, but then again, if you as a people allow your country to fall that way,
that's what happens.
Your fault. Because I find it very hard to believe that, as the British labeled us back in the day, podunk poor farmers were able to take down an empire.
Merely, you just will say a handful.
The
first shots around the world was just more than a handful.
And it's funny is all these countries are jealous of us and want it. They want us to pay for it and fight for it, but it's like, okay, look at the Middle East. We sent our boys out, many of my family, my friends, myself included, went over there to fight. What are you going to do to sustain that freedom? We fought for you. You're not doing anything about it. It's easy to say I want to live in freedom. Okay, now that you have it, what are you going to do with it?
Got to keep it.
The minute you get it, don't have it, it's going to be taken from you if you don't do nothing for it.
That's right. The minute you close an eye.
The minute you turn a blind eye to it, it's wrong.
Yep. Don't Venezuela my Texas.
Don't Venezuela my Texas. Don't Venezuela my Texas. Congressman Will Hurd voted for you as a background check. Voted against your right to privacy. Forcing NSA having a blank check. Going to email, phone number, and phone call text. You have no right to privacy. You have no right to defend yourself. Vote out Will Hurd. Put him on notice. Give him a call. Give Congressman
That beeping is getting on my nerve. Geek Squad. We got folks everywhere. We got folks on all street corners. Say hi! Wave to CJ. We got Melanie over there.
Oh, out will hurt.
There you go. A rally cry.
Yeah, that's it. Vote her down. What do we got in here? Y'all, yes, we got a minute. Hey, in case y'all are coming in and you're late and you don't know where we're at, what we're doing, we are in Socorro, Texas, in El Paso County. We are up here with OCT, El Paso County, calling out Will Hurd. He is not upholding what he run on. People of El Paso County need to call him out. Honestly, the people of El Paso County should go and vote for Dr. Alma. Sorry, I shouldn't say that, but that's my thought on it. But anyway, we're up here calling out Will Hurd. We're exercising our First Amendment, our Second Amendment, and she's having a beautiful day up here in El Paso County. And I have to tell you, if you've never been, oh my gosh, you gotta come. In all of my life here in Texas, I've never been up here, and it is just, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Woo! Man, I have to say, all these very well behaved firearms.
At 1 o'clock,
just
at 1 o'clock, we'll go to that intersection. We'll head back south. In 3 minutes, start heading back. Hello, Sylvia. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Hello, Sylvia. In 3 minutes, we'll make our way to that corner. We'll walk back down on the opposite end that we walked up. Yeah, here we go. You guys got that over there? Wait. All right, excellent. Wait.
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 Vote out Will Hurd.
Vote out Will Hurd.
Will Hurd does not support your right.
Don't Venezuela my Texas. Who popped in there? Hey Dion, what's up there, my friend?
Vote out Will Hurd.
I thought my finger wasn't getting in the way of all that filming.
No, it's Connie.
Probably.
Connie's a great gal.
Hey.
Please consider voting out Congressman Will Hurd.
Leon, I'm just now seeing you in. I don't know if you've been in before or not, but we're up here in Socorro, Texas. We're up here at El Paso County, and we're up here with OCT, El Paso County, calling out Will Hurd. We're exercising our First Amendment, our Second Amendment, and enjoying this beautiful day for a Second Amendment freedom walk. And we're up here, CJ's over there on the corner. Myself am up here. Melanie's up here. And we're just having a blast of a day. No pun intended.
Vote out Will Hurd.
And we have a new saying too. Don't Venezuela my Texas. Hello, Jennifer. See your brother over there? I brought him a cooling towel thing, one of those that stay cool for I forget how long that they are. Awesome. Up here in the big town of Socorro, Texas. Calling out Will Hurd, exercising our First and Second Amendment. And calling on our legislatures and government to not to Venezuela or Texas. No, Jennifer, I'm just me. You're awesome too. You are awesome. Just me.
It's what is it, Washer 10 with an ATI stock. I've heard not so good things about washers, but it's built like a truck, so it's working.
Beautiful day in Socorro, Texas for some First Amendment thrown in with some Second Amendment. Oh. Wait. CJ would have somebody's rear end if this sign got left over here. Huh. Okay. Wait. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
No, I don't think so.
We're all being very law-abiding. I hope they're not coming after us.
Wait. Vote out Will Hurd. Wait. 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 All right. So we wait. Yeah. Wait.
Right there is wasting.
Wait.
That thing's kind of creeping me out. I'm not used to hearing them. That walking, hey, that crosswalk thing was counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Country girl, that don't sound too good. City people are used to that. But to a country girl, when you start hearing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, something's fixing to happen.
Vote out Congressman Will Hurd.
Vote out Congressman Will Hurd.
Does not support your right to keep and bear arms.
Don't Venezuela my Texas.
You have a right to privacy.
Don't Venezuela my Texas.
Don't Venezuela my Texas.
We've come a long way from Remember the Alamo.
Vote out Will Hurd.
Wait. Our forefathers are rolling in their graves. Literally.
Stephen Austin's probably sitting there like, what the hell?
Literally rolling. Don't even
don't
even get me started on what's going on down there with the cenotaph and the Alamo. That's a whole nother level of passion for me.
But you know what? The one thing that gets me though, I mean, I'm born and raised in Philly. The Army is what brought me down there 15 years ago, and I stayed down there. It's sad that a Yankee knows more about Texas history than half the kids that go to school here.
Because they don't teach them. They're changing they're changing the history they're teaching the kids.
Well, my thing is this: the whole STAR test is a scam. Because
oh yeah,
the government indoctrination program.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Because I mean, my thing is this, and I fought with my daughter's school all the time. I'm sorry, where does the standardized testing fit the blueprint of public education? No child left behind. You're exactly leaving every child behind, because here's the thing: you standardize testing.
And what about this bill? I forget the bill number, but what about the bill that's in there that is going to allow and appoint or whatever teachers to mentally evaluate children's mental capability, disability,
I'm sorry,
whatever.
unless you got a doctorate degree and a PhD.
Is that not
and you're
the-
a licensed mental health practitioner? Because like I was born and raised like in Philly. I went to Catholic education. They taught you your math, science, history. You passed off of your merit. There was no standardized testing. Here it's a money thing because like my daughter, she went to East Point Elementary last year. We used to live on that side of town. She was on the honors, the AB honor roll. All right, now she goes to John Drugan School, which is a better school. The teachers sit there. I find it hard to believe that she's that like that because she's having basic. And it's true. I'm not saying nothing against my daughter, but their thing was it looks good that we have all these kids that are on the honor roll. We need more money now.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's all they are.
And then the teachers
is a number for money.
And God forbid, if you're a legitimate teacher that you actually don't care about your paycheck, and you want to teach a child, for shame on you, you're fired. You make us look bad.
Yep, go against their agenda.
Exactly.
That's it.
Because you're doing your job, we're losing money. How dare you?
Yep.
I'm sorry. That's what I went to school for, to teach. And now I'm going to get started on the state of our military now. Part of my French here, it's the pussification of our military now. I came into the old army where drill sergeants could beat you and it's still
You know what goes along hand in hand with what you just said? The pussification of our military, the pussification of our country.
That's exactly it. Well, that's how it starts.
Period.
That's how it starts. You do that to the military. The people that have the ability to do something are now not allowed to.
That's
and then
right.
now it's a domino effect.
That's right.
Because you dumbed it down from the military, society as a whole, now the schools.
Yep.
They've done it.
See what else we got? Don't tread on me down
Hey CJ, we have a new saying.
What's that?
Don't Venezuela my Texas.
That's the new Remember the Alamo.
Oh, nice. Don't Venezuela my Texas. I like it. I'll have to make a sign.
Nice, that's got a nice little ring to it, don't it?
Okay. I said that in my live stream. I posted it on my thing. I posted it. Within 5 minutes, it's already blown up on shares.
Oh, good.
Even my friends up in Philadelphia are doing it.
Wait.
You gotta see how much money you get a shirt made.
I could have something done for our Teespring channel. We could have that done right now. I have to do it tonight.
That's awesome.
I'll have to make up some good graphic for it or something.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure how some people would react to it, but you know how like you see some like military stuff, it's like a tattered American flag.
Yeah.
You do like a tattered Texas flag, and then you have that in there like with like a patriot.
I can do that.
Something patriotic, that kind of. Or maybe even like push out of the Alamo behind it. Because like I said, that is now essentially our new Remember the Alamo.
Right.
You want to hear something funny? We're standing over there. This is how you know you're a real country person. We're standing over there waiting for the crosswalk thing, and it started counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm looking around like, oh, something's fixing to break loose.
Got a flag and donation.
Woohoo! How much?
I don't know.
Oh.
This is came the farthest. This is from that guy over there. For gas or something like that. Just
Well, Melanie and CJ did too.
No, y'all keep it. You came far too.
Hey, it'd go towards our lunch.
Or put it in the general fund.
You know how this looks.
I knew the blonde were.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, man, I'll put it on my car.
Hey, send me an email. I'll send you a t-shirt.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Good thing I rolled that movie.
I know how that looks, y'all, but it doesn't look the way it looks. It's not the way it looks.
It's always the blondes on.
That's going to be the next thing you said. OCT women standing up there on the street corner of Socorro Tx.
Yeah, that's what Tom Park will start saying.
Oh, Lord.
Wait, check it out. We're a true political organization now.
Oh, heck yeah. Yes, they're at home, but that's all right. It's wet. Yeah, it's wet. Yeah, it's
It's 1 degree.
Come on, Mel.
Sundays in El Paso, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Oh, thank you very much.
All good.
You know what? I'm going to give a big shout out to El Paso County, people around here, people that are coming from around here. Y'all are great up here.
Yeah.
This is awesome. This is awesome. We've had somebody stop and give a flag. Somebody stopped and gave a donation.
I told them that we're getting ready to start walking back to Will Hurd.
This man here, he don't even own firearms, but he's out here and he just went and bought some drinks and passed them out to everybody. Thank you.
Well, I wish they were ice cold, but they just put them in the fridge. So.
El Paso County is awesome. I'm very impressed. For what it's worth. I'm gonna get one of those little clown bike horns and put on Taz, and that way when we get the honks when we're out, I can honk back. Y'all never mind me. We've been up for, I don't know, worked all day yesterday, drove all night up here, just doing what we're doing, supporting people up here, supporting y'all. That's what we're about.
How you doing?
Good. How about you?
Is this son okay? Huh? You holding out with
Oh
your
yeah.
son?
Oh yeah.
Will Hurd does not believe that the government should get a proper warrant to look at your phone calls, emails, and texts. Hold up, guys. Hold up.
They're gonna make a hell of a scene.
Where?
Sierra Blanca.
Oh really?
Border
Back the way we came, CJ.
Oh, okay.
Willie's favorite stop.
It's the county seat of the next county over there.
Yeah.
Ah, well, on my way home, I might have to stop over.
Back the way we came.
That's a portrait. I'm just letting you know. I'm
Yeah.
gonna raise awareness with the people. I'm just saying that if we can try this in Sierra Blanca, they will make a big deal about it.
Do it.
Well, we're always willing to stand up to people
We gotta go home that way,
who
Melanie.
don't want to respect our rights.
This man just come by to let us know that the county back.
Thanks, sir.
I guess where we stopped in Sierra
Yeah.
Blanca said that if we come up there doing this up there,
Heck,
they're
if
gonna
anybody
give us all
wants to,
kinds
when
of
we're done
trouble.
here, we can always, whoever wants to go. How far is that?
That's an hour and a half.
Not too.
Oh, an hour and a half.
It's out I-10.
Long way away.
Gotta go through there on the way home.
Yeah, it's true.
What if they don't let you go
I
up
wouldn't
that
mind
area
going
now?
out there.
I was going to see if you wanted to go by Greg.
Me personally, I mean, I work for DHS. I fought with them. I went out there.
Sierra Blanca. Might just have to put them on a radar. We may have to stop in Sierra Blanca on the way home tomorrow, Melanie.
That's true, but also too, you think about it, the border patrol.
Illegals take it that far.
OCT women, and we're up here,
You serve a better purpose.
El Paso County, OCT El Paso County, and we're up here helping OCT El Paso County call out Will Hurd, trying to help them get the support to make him accountable. At the same time, we're exercising our First Amendment, our Second Amendment, and enjoying this awesome Freedom Walk.
They do their little illegal search of the dog. And
We've had a guy stop almost literally in the middle of the road and give us a flag. We've had some stop and give donations, which we don't ask for, by the way, when we're out like this. And we had another guy who's joined up with us. He don't even own firearms, but he's out here taking a stand to stand up to Will Hurd. And he went and bought everybody Powerades. Keep us all hydrated out here. Awesome community out here. Awesome community. And we're now making our way back to Rally Point.
days after we left my rack, didn't get to see his family. Separated so that way he could decompress.
Yeah.
And then the day that he was leaving base, just to go ahead and see his
We
family.
were walking. Hey. Hold up, they said. Hold up. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna have to definitely come back to this area when I got more time and just take in a lot more of the sights and the scenery. It is beautiful.
How you guys doing?
Good, how are you? Now, don't get me wrong, I love East Texas, but this is pretty nice up here.
You need to go down to the Mission Valley and check out all the missions. It's really cool. And then you got the White Sands. Have you been to White Sands?
No.
Then if you go up 2.5 hours up to New Mexico, you need to go to Reynosa. That's really nice. Sleeping Rock. Pine trees and cool. We have a beautiful lake out there.
Really?
Surrounded by pine trees. It's just gorgeous.
Woo! Circle of Friends daycare. Woo!
And there's out here, did you guys come and pass by Balmaray?
I'm not sure. We came in on 10.
Yeah.
No, 20 and then 10.
4 hours from El Paso going east is the natural springs, Balmaray. And you're lucky because it had been closed over a year and they just reopened it. So if you guys ever come back to this way, you might want to check that out. It's natural springs, it's beautiful.
Huh.
It's a huge swimming pool.
Really?
And it's fed by natural springs. And
Well, that sounds good right about. Sounds good right about now. Some nice cold water. Oh, I guess they're okay back there. Sounds like it is. Did you get a drink?
I brought
Oh, okay.
I didn't get one of those because they're big.
Yeah.
It's heavy. So I can have this. Hello? Hey, we're out here walking around.
Let's see it.
Thank you.
Let me see. Let me take your picture of you. Cool.
Thank you. we still got some of y'all watching or coming in. We are out here in Socorro, Texas, which is in El Paso County. And we're out here with El Paso County OCT, or OCT El Paso County, I should say, in Open Carry, Texas, with CJ, OCT Women. And we're just out here standing with OCT El Paso County and calling out Will Hurd, letting his constituents know a few things about him. No, we're not passing out flyers, so he don't have to be scared or worried about that. I had to throw that in there. And we are making our way back to Rally Point right now. And I have to say, I don't know what department they're with. Is that county? Socorro police. They've been really nice. They've not given us no trouble or anything. So, kudos to them. A very nice breeze out here. Y'all see way back there in the background? I don't know if y'all can see. I guess you'd say that's the mountains of West Texas, I guess. I don't really know. It's my first time up here. What better way to celebrate, or whatever you want to call it, your first time being this far west in Texas, where you've lived your whole life, grew up, raised, then doing it on a day, supporting other fellow Second Amendments, and calling out their congressmen, and especially in exercising your First and Second Amendment. What could be better? Other than Dennis Bonnen coming through with his bet that he bet for those AR-15s. Sorry, I had to throw that in there. Probably shouldn't have, but I did.
Good thing nobody was coming. It went right to the road.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
should I pay for it?
Yeah.
You voted for me, so you got to pay for it.
All right, man.
Looks like CJ's pulling my trick there.
Oh yeah. That's a great flagpole over here. Look
Isn't it?
Yeah, I found another great use for the collapsible stock.
Trademark that.
It's a who'd have thought that a collapsible stock also does double duty as a flagpole? That's it's exactly flagpole. So. Of course, in California, stock is illegal.
Because it's a fully semi-automatic assault.
Yeah, it's a fully semi-automatic multi-caliber.
Got a buddy of mine.
CJ, would carrying it like that in the stock in Houston be illegal?
Democrats and liberals think they know guns. So that's where the fully semi-automatic rifle that you had.
Yeah.
AR stands for Assault Rifle 15. AK stands for Automatic 47. Like, really? I'm pretty sure that was it Argonne or whatever, Kalishnikova.
Yeah, Alexander Kalishnikova.
So, I mean, automatic killer, I can understand if you're the other education, but you don't know what the simplest thing is.
And then even AR, the AR is made after it.
So it's that well, but apparently the politicians know better than we do, especially those of us who carry them.
Especially those that never had guns. You know how many times you sit there and we're doing a hearing, and the Democrat rep will sit there and make an argument. Well, she'll say, it's good ones, mainly the ones. You know, I don't own any guns. I'm not really big on guns, but and then she'll start talking about something she has absolutely no idea what she's talking about. Yeah. Women's bodies and abortion. You know, if you're a man, you shouldn't have an opinion on abortion. If you're a woman, you should. Okay, well, you know, all guns, you don't know anything about them. You should be talking about guns and guns.
So, but it's not like so I can't kill someone in self-defense. I can kill someone in a manner for your defense, you know, in the country's sake, but I can't do it to defend my property and family. Yeah. But then again, we have a government that the only prison me for taking someone's life is trying to take my life. Children. But you won't allow, and then you'll allow people to victimize me, but I can't defend myself.
Well, the government wants to not be enforced.
They're the biggest gang in the world.
So you see, right? Like they live out there. You don't see that or not?
Privatization of prisons. The government contracts for this, you know, civilized prisons. You arrest the, you know, guy like the being public who's lawfully carrying, victimized them, send them to jail, get their money, raise a bigger awareness, make them fall into that kind of trap. Put them in jail. Start helping them money that own the prisons.
I want to do an interview with the guy here in a little bit. That's why they're here. Let's go to the office. We're almost down here.
Where you from, out of Austin?
No, East Texas.
East Texas?
Yeah, Lake Fork area.
Like what? Where?
Fourth, Lake Fork. Fork. Lake Fork.
I'm familiar with that area.
Tyler.
I'm familiar with Tyler.
Longview.
Longview, yes.
Right out there.
Right in that area.
Yeah, we're very good American. We got Spanish, we got Living. Good. I really don't see how
all about deflection.
Then again, though, I never went to an Ivy League school, so.
Liberals are all about deflection. They're
That way it makes it look less.
never mind the technicality.
Thank you for coming to West Texas.
Oh yeah, oh, it's my pleasure. Well worth the drive. Part of Texas I've never seen before, and it's beautiful.
Really? Oh,
yeah, beautiful. What better way to enjoy the day of seeing a part of Texas that you've not ever seen than getting out and exercising your First and Second Amendment right?
Good fresh air.
Uh-huh. An air that doesn't seem to be bothering my sinuses and allergies. Thank God.
Yeah. There's probably a lot drier climate out here than what you're used to. So
Yeah, yeah.
I served my time out in the Dam B area, Jasper, Woodville.
Oh, yeah.
Protected too?
Yeah, let me take a picture.
Yeah.
That's our main CJ out there, the most Second Amendment in Texas.
Yeah. Well, thank you for carrying that. How are you? We're over Terry, Texas. Look us up. All right. Very good. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we really haven't had any crazy leftists giving us any flack today. It's been really quite supportive and encouraging.
But I don't think anyone tries to hop or try to or military or anything. But you know, we serve to protect the rights of others and not ourselves. And I don't want any special privileges that a regular citizen doesn't have. And I'm definitely okay with them hiring veterans. And what do you guys think about
Well,
yeah, hired or whatever? Yeah.
looks like we made it back to Rally Point.
School marshal or school, I forget what it's called. There's two programs. One that's more formal, school marshal program.
I think a fair compromise. You obviously they get someone like us. We have firearms training, firearms knowledge, all that stuff. Okay? Say Socorro Tx, they the administration identify.
I mean, I'll support any I support any efforts to expand gun rights. I just think it comes from a specific law that only allows essentially government personnel.
Are you okay?
I'm good with that.
You get vetted. Because I mean, think about it. Not every school district has a police department.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
What?
We'll just go up and cross at the intersection.
They're watching us. You guys don't want us to break the law, do I was gonna break the law today. You see, I'm a bad guy. The bad guys don't want to break the law. I was gonna break the law. As a good guy, I was gonna know when you break the law. If you're a criminal, that was illegal. The cops would have just let all of us force and walk out and keep all of us like
He's sitting there watching to see if he's going to come down to the crosswalk. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to write, how many of you guys show some ID? I'm going to write all of you a citation for jaywalking. I've seen it done before. Not to me, I think when I went to college or something, there was a cop across the street watching everybody jaywalking.
Yep. Did you see he was sitting back there in the parking lot watching to see if we was going to cross up here?
Yeah. Well, and I don't know if Socorro even has an ordinance about jaywalking.
They might do. They do everywhere. I've seen it done before where people jaywalking and it's like.
Also, did I hurt anyone? No. Did I cause anyone to slam on the
I know,
brakes?
I seen
No.
that.
Why are you stopping me from my free exercise and travel?
Nice looking ride right there.
Because you crossed where the government didn't say you can cross.
Wait.
No, I don't either.
Because I think this way. You're border patrol. If an illegal and documented person not that far, you will wait.
Yeah. Don't stop me because you can't stop them at the border.
And then the whole thing is, when they search for the dog, so you tell me that there's a specific breed of dog, you tell me what the legal person says.
Yeah.
Because if I believe that you're going to immigration only legally, that's all you're here for.
Well, they're using the dogs to pretend there's drugs in your car.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's where it's illegal. The Supreme Court only allows you to do it for illegal immigration.
Hey, is that a checkpoint we're going to have to go through on the way back?
I think so. I think I saw one on the way back.
They're closed now.
I can't wait to go through that checkpoint though, because I'm one of those. Am I free to go? I'm not going to answer your question kind of guys.
Please live stream that for me.
Oh yeah, I will.
That's how I got in trouble with Homeland Security when I went through that. I refused to do it, and then they saw when I was carrying something out of my glove box and saw my credentials.
Yeah, yeah.
drive.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It was well worth the drive.
I can't believe people are so nice that they just give us.
I know. And you know what? I expected to hear some snowflake babble, rambling. I didn't hear none, did you?
No.
If they did, they didn't say it loud enough for us to hear.
Oh, they drove through the
Hey, what do you say? Oh, hey, one of your soldiers is standing up for his rights. Y'all need to do something about that. And then why is the Army going, we're going to do something about that?
Eventually, the police officers realize that these are just law-abiding citizens. There's nothing to worry about. Even if there's like both sides
we're not going to go see the wall.
there's nothing to worry about. So the police officers in San Jacinto Plaza left early.
I'll go later.
El Paso PD realized that we're not a threat, so they just took off. But we'll have to keep working with Socorro.
No, we're not leaving. We're going to go eat.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So now,
let's walk out of the
I'm going to go.
James, are y'all going to go eat somewhere?
Yeah. I guess we're all. I guess so. I don't.
No, thanks for. I just wanted to find out. So what did you think? Hey. Why were you out here?
I'm out there to exercise.
It smells bad, guys. Let's have a conversation by the cars. It smells bad. We're not. Hang out by the trash can. It's free country.
I thought you were talking about Will Hurd or something. I'm like, it's not.
Put Will Hurd in the trash.
Woo! Let's see. I need to go.
Good job, guys. I really hate James.
Hey, you guys want to take a group picture? Knock out a group picture.
Come on, Mel.
We'll take it in front of Will Hurd's office. Yeah, keep your flags and your rifles.
Wait. The police have taken off. They're going to come flying back. Did you notice they were facing us? When we were coming down the sidewalk? I said to James, I bet they're looking to hit us on a jaywalking charge. And then when we went to the traffic light, they turned to face us out there.
Oh yeah. Point across right there, lady guys. Every last one of them.
Wants to go eat, so let's find out where we're going.
Live stream romance.
Talking to each other live stream. We'll have to find a gun place because.
Hey, it's fun talking on each other's live stream.
Yeah.
They're back! They're back!
They're out there for us. I don't think this guy. I'm very thankful that this guy's doing a good job.
They followed us and they were.
Because they could have.
Hey, you guys want to take a group picture? Yeah. Will Hurd's office. We'll put him on notice.
That's where it's at.
You know what his wife's out doing? Filming wild horses.
Oh
Isn't that
man,
awesome?
yes.
And then she's proactive about getting horses out of slaughter.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's great.
But wouldn't you love to be out there just watching them?
Yeah.
He told me that. I'm like, I'm so jealous. But she's got wings on her back. She's an angel for trying to save the horses.
I didn't hear it.
I know, it's no, it's not West Side. It's a good job. I hate when people do that. They know what to do, but they want to do.
Put Congressman Will Hurd in the trash. Voted for it. Got noted. Most appropriate.
Funny, James.
Kind of recycle.
You didn't trust anybody, huh? Maybe my friend Neil got
Find somebody better.
Go to a different restaurant. I might not go. I don't know. Not lady, I'll call lady. I'll come back for her.
That's gonna be the main thing.
I don't want to wait on me for that long.
All right, I'm gonna go put my gun up so we can go
Ride my
inside.
motorcycle home. I don't have a car.
Well, let's get a group picture real quick.
Yeah, let's get a group picture outside.
As long as you don't go in, you're okay.
I'll take it. Okay, who's got a great camera?
Here, I do. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the stream off, guys. And I will talk to you all later. Thanks for joining us today.
You want to be nice and send a good station mark?
Maybe we can ask them to take the photo.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's just stand in front of the cars.
They know. Come on this side of the car.
Yeah, y'all come over here.
As long as you're
As long as you don't go,
We'll be right here.
as long as you don't go inside.
Yeah, just standing in front of these cars is plenty fine.
You can even be on the sidewalk. It's fine.
This is all public property.
Oh, here.
Carol.
Just touch the little dot there.
Dot on the screen?
Yeah.
I'll get the picture with you and then you can get a picture with me.
Okay.
It's like a
Hang on, y'all.
Oh wow.
It's like one of those nun hats.
Y'all get it.
You guys are great.
That's because we are, bro.
Did he say he wouldn't take the picture?
Yeah, he's pretty well.
Yeah, they'll follow us around and just sit in their vehicle. They won't take a picture. Yeah. I need the guy to see the back of my window.
Oh yeah, okay. Are you pull it up again?
Oh, okay.
I don't want to get out of my
Well, hopefully they're recording us. How dangerous we are.
Let's make sure I'm not rough and tumble with it.
All right, everybody.
Oh my gosh.
Big Don Venezuela, Texas.
I've ever seen. Hold
Venezuela.
on.
My Texas.
Hold on. This is a really nice camera. I think I'm keeping this slow. Hold on. You know, we should ask our police escort if he doesn't mind taking this photo for us.
We already asked him. He said no.
Of course. You guys are terrible.
I think we're good. Let's put our guns up and we'll see if we can find Karina, the staff again.
All right.
And then, you guys want the best green chili cheeseburgers or really good tacos or what?
I want some good, authentic McDonald's food.
So don't go to
McDonald's. All right, guys, gals, I'm gonna close this out. We're gonna.
I want some El Paso food.
Most likely we'll come back live after a while. Let's see what me and Melanie are gonna do, what we're gonna get into, what's going on, or not. But anyway, take care, stay safe, and carry on. Now, where's I can't see. There it is.